Well, hello there, and I am Wayne Johnson with Doc and Queen Ministries. Today I will come from 1 Samuel chapter 8, verse 1, and let me read it because it's a little long. When Samuel became old, he made his sons judges over Israel. The name of his firstborn son was Joel, and the name of his second, Abijah. They were judges in Beersheba. Yet his sons did not walk in his ways, but turned aside after gain. They took bribes and perverted justice. All the elders of Israel gathered together and came to Samuel at Ramah and said to him, Behold, you are old, and your sons do not walk in your ways. Now appoint for us a king to judge us like all the nations. But the thing displeased Samuel when they said, Giving us a king to judge us? And Samuel prayed to the Lord. And the Lord said to Samuel, Obey the voice of the people in all they say to you. For they have not rejected you, but they have rejected me from being king over them, according to all the deeds that they have done from the day I brought them out of Egypt, even to this day, forsaking me and serving other gods. So they are also doing to you. Now then, obey their voice. Only you shall solemnly warn them and show them the ways of the king who shall reign over them. So Samuel told all the words of the Lord to the people who were asking for a king from him. 1 Samuel chapter 8, verses 1 through 10. All the other nations were being ruled by kings except for God's people. They were ruled by judges. And Samuel was doing such a great job. But Samuel had two sons who became the judges. And both of those judges did not follow in the ways of their father Samuel. What ended up happening was that Samuel was bothered by this because the people seemed to be rejecting him. But God shared with Samuel that they wasn't rejecting him as so much as they was rejecting God. So what God told Samuel to do is give them exactly what they're asking for, but just tell them what to expect. So Samuel was obedient and did just that. Our title today will, They Did Not Reject You, but God. Many of you, and I don't proclaim to be a prophet or even prophetic for that matter, but one thing I do know, God can use us in different ways. And sometimes those who may not be a prophet may get a prophetic word. So this is a prophetic word for those of you who may be going through a relationship of any sort, whether it's business, whether it's marriage, whether it's father, son, mother, daughter, whatever the relationship may be is, you are dealing with that individual or individuals about coming together to make a decision, a mighty decision, a decision that will change things. And God has given you what to share with them and how to make the decision the best possible because it's coming from God. However, they will reject that decision in whatever way they reject it. So God is going to give you another alternative that they will take. And you are to allow them to use that. Yes, it will affect you. And of course, it's going to affect them. However, even though you are frightened and a little bit bothered and scared about it, You are to do it. Why? Because this is going to build trust for you, faith even more in God. This is going to grow your faith. Yes, it doesn't make sense. Yes, it doesn't look like it's going to work. However, as long as you're doing what God asks you to do, you're going to be all right. Now, for them, they're going to be able to see and witness their ways and how they were not led by God, but led by their own understanding. God has told us not to lean on our own understanding. And so this is going to help them in so many ways. One, is going to help them understand that they were not connected with God like they think they are connected with God, if they're even connected with God. Two, for you, is going to grow and build your faith. It's going to build your faith because you're going to see the deliverance that God is going to display. I would say thirdly, is going to be able to show them your connection to God and his connection to you. So what I'm asking you to do is trust completely in the Lord and make this happen. I hope that this short word will be something that is a confirmation for you, something that you might be dealing with, but more importantly, that you're able to go through it and see the results that God has given you. One thing I do know is if you follow the ways of God, you're going to like what you're going to get. Take care. God bless.